Okay, yes, we apologize for the hitch. Good morning, our viewers out there. This is Abuja City Television Online, your breakfast digest. And we'll be having some sessions on the breakfast digest for your delight. And we expect that you sit down and watch us. I'm here today, Yemi Bangwishi, and I have with me to co host this morning, Chiamaka Lumanze. Good morning, welcome.
Thank you so much, Yemi. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a daily program throughout the week. Mondays to Fridays, we have breakfast for your digest. And I want to tell you this morning, we have brought to you interesting topics that will be discussed as time goes on. To start this session, we'll be coming in with a newspaper review. I and Chiamaka will be reviewing the newspapers and the daily happenings on each of the newspapers. Thereafter, we'll be bringing in Patrick to come and talk about economy and politics. He'll be talking to us about economy and politics, and also he will talk about sports. So please stay tuned as we bring you the best meal to digest for a breakfast. Thank you for joining us. First of all, I'll be coming in with the This Day newspaper. On the front page of This Day newspaper is this very interesting story that will interest Nigerians. It says APC may have settled for Ganduje as new national chair. APC may have settled for Ganduje as the new national chair. You want to know what's in it? It says pencils in Oyetola for national secretary, ex-Osun governor, not keen because of Guba bid. And these are the riders, and it says Adamu Omishore served us well, say parties governors. You can read more of this on This Day newspaper. And still on the front page, it says palliatives. Tinubu Shetima meets Senate President governors. Palliative. Tinubu Shetima meets Senate and governors. And the rider says NEC meets today. Removal of manufacturing constraints. Best palliative. Petrol marketers. We raised petrol prices to keep members' businesses afloat. The seller says retailers taking undue advantage of the situation. House summons carry oil marketers. Ipman appeals for understanding. Subsidy removal. You are a hypocrite. Adebayo tackles Tinubu. All this on the front page of This Day newspaper. And then we have some other riders. DSS breaks NYC. DSS berates NYC over hasty investigation of Mbas certificate forgery allegation. Yes, and I really want us to talk about these palliatives. Chiamaka, these palliatives that we've been hearing and hearing.
Yeah.
Initially, we had 8,000 per household,
naira.
and by my grandpa here, from 7th Avenue to Galadima daily for the next 1 month. So the palliatives are the Tinubu Shetima meets Senate President governors today. Some are suggesting NEC meets today. Removal of manufacturing constraints, best palliatives. That's what the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria is saying. And of course, if you want to come to civil servants, they will tell you that increase in salary is the best palliative. Yeah. Everyone is coming from his or her own side.
No matter how much you increase the salaries, if things are not put in place, it still will not be enough.
Definitely,
for a lot of people.
Definitely,
it still will not be enough.
Definitely,
because I think at this point, what we need is to have a balance.
A balance.
If there is no balance, there is no way we can move forward.
Yes,
because once there is a balance coming from the federal government with the oil marketers, and there's a striked balance. Definitely, even if there's an increase in salary, even if there is no increase or going to give out palliatives, there definitely needs to be a balance, because this balance will help checkmate. This balance will help the people in their day-to-day activities. Even business owners are even at loss, because people are already running short. Business are not moving because they have to even let go of some stuff.
Definitely. So of course the inflation rate has to be controlled.
Yes.
If the inflation rate is not controlled and you are giving palliatives, it's another form of punishment for the people. You know, I kept asking the question before even the increase in petrol price. Nigeria's economy has always been deleted. Anyway, meet us in the economy section where we will talk more about that.
Exactly,
That's on the front page of This Day newspaper. That's just a teaser. Just stay tuned and you hear more of it in the economy section. And now we are going to the Nigerian Tribune. Nigerian Tribune says 7 key consequences of petrol price hike on Nigerians. That's an expert giving 7 key consequences he thinks is having impact on Nigeria. Still on petrol hike, still on it. It's still a concern all over the nation today. And then we have other headlines which says Honeywell lawyer comments court on 72.2 billion damage award. And then Ganduje, a particular journalist this morning, said probably he was a nominee. So, and I imagine how this crisis in APC is going to finally end. I look forward to it ending. So he said it's criminal, obnoxious to compare Niger Delta agitators to northern bandits. That's from Edwin Clark. He said it is criminal. I wonder what the difference is. Maybe during the political session, Patrick will tell us what the difference is in the bandits in the north and the militants in the south. So that's
also let's not forget the IPOBs in the south.
Yes, the IPOB. Every one of them are standing differently. So those are the concerns on. These are the front page news from the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. And I hand over to Chiamaka for the Daily Sun and other newspapers.
Yes, so on Daily Sun, aftermath of fuel price hike, commute has grown as transport fare soars. I think this is going to be like a daily thing. We're not even going to
until we get a palliative.
Yes, we've not even seen the end of it. This is just like the preamble of everything that we're going to still see ahead. PDP reps clash. Nigerians being punished unnecessarily.
Wow.
Nigerian Labour Congress.
Yes, you don't blame them. This thing has been a punishment, and that's the sincere truth.
I don't exactly
to get better. But are we going to get better?
We've always lived with, what's it called? We've always lived with subsidy.
Yes,
when we had in the past.
Low income earners were complaining. Now, even the average income earners, the middle income earners, there are a lot of people are now making use of their legacies. They no longer
I saw a video on the internet on my way to work this morning. Lagos, Lagos is known for traffic. Lagos is known for traffic. Now we don't have vehicle traffics again. We now have human traffic.
Just imagine. So there will be hold up on the pedestrian lane.
Not the pedestrian, because they had even covered the
roads. Oh my God.
Major roads. Even yesterday from Computer Village, we saw a lot of them. Like you could see, I think they just opened the floodgates for them to all roll out.
And that's an indication that there is major crisis.
There is crisis.
The economy, and I really loved the president for declaring a state of emergency in the economic sector of the nation. It's a good start. I hope we get it right. Nigerians, we are good at starting. We oftentimes don't end well.
That is the thing. So continuing on the Daily Sun, subsidy removal. FG said to review workers' salary. Akpabio.
I hope this is not a gimmick again.
I don't.
And this increase, I hope it's not the one that they will say minimum wage will be 100,000, and then as it goes up, it gets less.
That's the thing. We don't stay on the pedestal where we want to. We keep fluctuating in Nigeria, especially from our leaders. Because if our leaders get it right, definitely we'll all get it right.
Definitely.
Yeah. So on the header of Daily Sun, Obi bemoans just killings, celebrates birthday with Plateau IDPs. This is one interesting headline for me because I feel a lot is being expected of Peter Obi.
Yes.
One, he has lost the election. For me,
no, he has not lost. His agitators are still in court, hoping for... until
the judge passes a judgment, until the judgment is passed, and judgment favorable to him or to the incumbent or to Atiku, whoever it is.
Is Atiku still in the scene?
I think he's still in the scene. Wow. He's still there. But I will not be hearing it. The Labour Party has just been at the forefront of all of this. But I think expecting so much from Peter Obi. He's not even a government official. He chose what he wanted to do for his birthday. So expecting so much from I will call him a common man. What do you think?
This particular going to IDP to celebrate birthday may really not mean a lot as it is now, because have you been to the IDP? Have you been to their camps?
Yeah.
Do you see the mess they live in? I think it will tell people to join me, and then we pick something to do. And going to the IDP now, I think they need sanitary. They need a lot of things.